What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Hood Gamer YP, and I got the recipe for y'all. I am giving y'all the update to the best defensive settings in 2K22. Now, I use these for my team, I use these for regulars. So, if you got something you feel is going to be better for you, that's cool, man. Everybody's got their own opinions, but as I promised, I would update as we get more into the game and I find out more ways that help with pick and rolls from your AI not leaving the corner. And right now, this is solid for me. I'm not changing much or experimenting more because this has helped so much with the pick and roll. Now, let's get into it, man. I'm gonna explain this best I can. On ball pressure, that is still the same. Smother. Off ball pressure, I am running on tight, kind of half and half between that and deny ball. Now that's something you would want to change because if you're running deny ball, like I said in the last video, they're gonna be nose to nose. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like they're close. Like deny ball ain't no joke. They're close. Like they're right there. Like on a whole nother level close. So if your defenders are like that, and you got a player that's gonna send them on a cut, they're gonna blow by 'em. And if your player you're playing against is doing that a lot, then put it to tight because that's gonna give them enough room to still be there to contest the shot by themselves or for you to switch to and be able to go right there. But also if they try to cut, a lot of times they won't get by as easy. So that is gonna be kind of a personal one. A lot of times I still do deny, but I'm also doing tight a lot. So it's about a 50-50 to me on that selection, man. So now this is another one that I have changed. Coming into force direction. Oh, first let's do on ball screen. Okay, that's my fault. On ball screen, go over. If you are going against a shooter, go over. And there's another part to the screen that we're going to get to that's going to help go with this. In my opinion, it works great together. So if you're playing against a player that is coming behind the pick and roll and shooting, making it consistently, you definitely want to keep it go over. No doubt about it. Now, if you're playing a player that can't shoot and he's just using that to drive, go under. Switch it over to go under. All right. So that's how you're going to play that. You're going to want to switch that to your player. That's something you're going to want to pay attention to. Now, this is something new to me. Force direction. I put baseline. The reason I like this is because your defender is going to kind of be standing on the side angle of him, still playing tight defense, still on him. But you can switch to another defender on the other side from. So say if your defender is playing on the left side of the defender, drawing him to the baseline, you can choose that guy on your team to the right and bring him in to help apply pressure but still be guarding his man. You got that room because you know he can only go one way. So if your defender's on the left, he can only really go right. If he's on the right, he can only really go left. Get what I'm saying? So baseline, man. Force direction baseline, it has been a big improvement to me in my opinion. Honestly, it has, man. Made a big difference. Now, this is the other part that's important with the pick and roll, in my opinion, and this has been the best against shooters. Ice. For the center, I put ice, man. I put ice because it just puts the center in that position where he doesn't try to follow in too much. He doesn't get lost. He kind of plays like at a baseline direction. Ice on top of go over have been my favorite and most successful screen settings to stop and pick and rolls. And then you do want to control manually sometimes with the player that's really good with pick and roll. You do AI cause all the time cannot keep up with it against a really good player, but that is gonna help so much, man. It really is. And then you can always try to put it back to go under, but I prefer ice right now, and that's really the first time of me playing with it like this, and it's been a big help with the pick and roll this year. Now coming in on heads, you're gonna put catch heads again. That's the same from the last video. You're not gonna be able to change the head center because it's on ice. And like I mentioned in the last video, I want to point this out for anybody who may not have paid attention, man. This is one of the most important things. Drive help rules. You want to put it on no help. The reason you want to put this on no help is because the problem that y'all having when your man is leaving the corner open to help on the drive, that's because that's on automatic. If you put it on no help, your defensive player is not going to leave that man in the corner for nothing. He's not. You're not going to have the AI come help you out. You're going to have to do all that yourself. So even at mid range, you got somebody right here on the court defending this guy. He's not going to run over to help out. He's going to stick right there on him so they can't pass back to the mid range. You're going to have to do that yourself personally. You're going to personally have to do that, which is good because you want to be able to control that, man. You don't want the AI to give up something that you ain't want to happen, that you ain't planning on happening. And especially for them corners, man. So when you're playing against 5 out, this really helps a lot. Defensive tip on top of this, man. Remember, you can hold X while on defense to switch. So if you're near a defender with one of your guys, you hold X, it'll switch, and that defender will run to the guy that you were guarding. X is a quick way to switch players on the court on the go. Keep that in mind. And you still want to turn adaptive engine off and coach slider all the way down. Those are still the same. These are the updated settings, man. And as I said, I would update them as the game came out because I released this early in the game first time. And this, I feel like it's better, man. I feel like this is just a better group of settings. So if this video helped you out anyway, man, hit that sub button, hit that like button, and help me out, all right? Because we building, we grinding, baby. So I appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Be easy, not sleazy. Fuck with me, not against me. It's your boy Hood Gamer YB, and I'm out.